Hey everyone, it's Sunday morning and it's a cool 81 degrees with a feels like temperature of 91 currently. And Samantha and Riley just about done milking the goats. As you can see, we got them. The one's already milked back here playing, acting like goats. And we've done our waters, we've done for all the chickens and chicks and the goats, and we've done hay, we've done feed. Of course, we checked on everyone. And I'll go walk around the farm just to kind of show everything here in a bit. We're still working on our logo. We haven't decided yet. Kind of what I want, it's not what Samantha wants. What Samantha wants is not kind of what I want. Like we're still going back and forth. Our egg production has dropped because of this heat. We were getting about 5 dozen a day. Now we're lucky to get 3 dozen a day. Although we have a bunch of new layers that should be coming up in the next week or two, but this heat, when it gets this hot, chickens just don't like it. Neither do the goats. The goats don't produce as much milk either. So with that said, on our egg sales, I think we're going to implement a new rule or law or whatever you want to say it, because we've been reserving eggs for people, and we're reserved, they'll want 8 or 10 dozen, and so we save up those 82 dozen, refusing people that want to buy 2 or 4 dozen or whatnot. But those people that want those big orders, sometimes they won't communicate with or show up for like 4 or 5 days later. So we end up selling those eggs because they haven't told us they're coming to pick them up after we said they're ready. And then they almost get angry at us because we don't have their eggs. Well, we told you they'd be ready on Tuesday and we don't hear back from you until Monday of the next week. We're not going to have your eggs. We're going to sell those eggs. So we're going to do some kind of policy. We'll write it up somehow. But it's basically like we tell you we have your eggs and we write you and we don't hear from you 24 hours. You're back at the end of the list and we're selling those eggs. Just because it's not fair for us to hold eggs and have them be older when we have all this other demand for eggs still, too, for people that are willing to come pick them up right then and there. And it's nothing against anyone. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not doing any of that. It's just what we need to do for our business. And I think it makes it fair for everyone. So these are the last 2 to be milked this morning. You can tell our 13-year-old birthday girl is real thrilled to get up. I'm sure she stayed up late last night on her phone. But we got, this is Janice, and that's, what's the white one? Who's that? That dancer?
One of the 3.
But what's funny is we've noticed, I say funny, but this heat just kills production of goats and chickens and everything. So it's a constant battle for us trying to get them to. We got them plenty hydrated, plenty of water. We put it's like a lemonade in their water to make them drink more water, just to make sure they're drinking a lot of water. We got one more. I thought those were the last 2. We got one more. You'll see, she'll be smart. She's on camera. There you go.
I know, now you're last.
That's normally how the goats, Joe jump on the milking stand and they're ready to eat and get milked. The rest of them are all out here. Any more over there? No, I don't see any.
Being all icy this morning because it's cooler.
Yeah, you notice too, like Samantha says, when it gets cooler outside, they play like this. They're not necessarily fighting, that's just them playing. And them loving on each other. So we feed them. This is 18% lactation pellet. We feed each goat a cup, right? Besides cheese and dancer.
No, it's a cup a day.
Oh, it's a cup a day for them too now?
I mean, a cup every feeding.
Cup every feeding. So 2 cups a day. And that keeps them kind of occupied as they're being milked. As you can tell, Samantha has it down. I can't do it near this good. But good news for Samantha, our milking machine's coming in less than 2 weeks now.
Yes, I believe so.
So she is excited. Because it's supposed to be able to milk a goat within 2 minutes. So by the time we get one done and cleaned, the other one's ready. We just swap over the cups and away we go. Riley's already done. That's about how much milk we get out of one goat. Smile, Riley, for the camera. There you go. So here's all the boys. Just relaxing. It's Rico Suave. I know that one's name. That one's Tree Fitty. I named him. Y'all know Meatball. That's Zach. That is Seeker, I think. Or is this one Seeker? I don't know. I don't know all their names. I'm not as good as Samantha. No, that's Sunshine. Oh, I'm stepping on an ant pile. That's lovely. There's our pretty little brown boy. They love their new contraption. They're usually always on top of it. I guess the ground's cooler right now. I don't know. Maybe he's playing King of the Hill. And here's some of our pregnant does. I think there's one more in here somewhere. Oh yeah, she's in the house. You can see her. Here she is. Well, these are definite fall babies coming out of them. There's our juniors, except for this one. She's not a junior. She just hasn't grown any. We're just afraid to breed her because she's so tiny. Randy. We're juniors. And this one. Yeah. Eat that chain. And this one's Andy, right here. She's still tiny, like she was. So we're not sure what we're gonna do with her either. Like, do we wait, see if she finally gets a growth spurt and grows up, or are we gonna sell her as a pet? Because she's real pretty, has great lines, but she's just tiny. And we're not exactly sure why. Here's Pandemica. Hello, little one. There's the other two girls. Precious. This is one of my other little goats I claim as mine. My little Precious. He is so precious. We bought one of these waters to try out, but my ghetto fixed hose started leaking again. And I'm noticing a problem, and we kind of suspected they're going to get dirty. There's not going to be an easy way to clean them. So we know if we need to put them like on tiles all around to help keep them clean or what. We're not really sure what we need to do. Anyway, we're in the barn right now. Let me go show you what the chickens and stuff that we got, and then we'll go release the big chickens out too. It's time for them to go out for the day. Sorry for the fan noise, but it helps keep the barn cool. These are some of the chickens we're keeping that are all in here. We got all them and them and them. Well, these are all Keats and that one. For whatever reason, this batch, you might be able to tell, we got a lot of boys in here, and they were all supposed to be females. These birds. You might have noticed a lot of we don't have any lights on. That's because it is so hot right now here in Texas, especially here in Houston. that this barn stays 85, 90 degrees inside of it all the time, and all these chicks are over a week old. They just don't need the heat at this time of the year. So like when they're first bring like a week old, we'll turn the lights on at night just to make sure. But after they get after a week old, we just leave all the lights off this time of the year. So here's the 3 babies that we have left because we sold the others. I think Samantha decided to keep all of them. These are all the ones that hatched here by Blackie, our chicken Blackie. So I think we're keeping them. We got all of our turkeys in here. Like I said, so they're under a week old, so we still have a heat lamp for them right now. These here are actually not ours. They're a friend of ours. We're just babysitting for them. We don't normally babysit, but we do for our good friends. So we have them locked up in here. These are all chicks she bought from us. So it's kind of fun seeing them get back. Those are really pretty chickens. I don't remember what those were, but they're really pretty. Bugs. See, we got a chore we gotta do. We have to send the kids out here with the vacuum cleaner, clean all that out. But it's time to release the chickens. You already out of water again? Man, let's refill y'all's water. And y'all's feed. Well, I'm not such a bad dad. I told them I did water them. I just forgot to take the stupid cap off. There you go. Do need to put more food in their feeder though. But with that said, don't worry about the birds because they free range all day long, so they have access to all these other waters. They're only in their cages overnight to where they roost and they don't drink. So I'm really not worried about it. And I think that feeder, I have a new feeder I have that I'm gonna put together or build, and I'll make a video of that to try to replace these and see if they work a little bit better. So Samantha, I think it's hotter than 81 degrees and feels like it's hotter than 91 now.
It's way too hot, I'll say that.
Yeah. I started.
Before it feels like 92
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Which has us already just sweating. Like I'm just all over right now.
I'm pretty shiny.
So Samantha's,
Fan.
yeah, she's sitting in front of our swamp cooler. I put some water in it, so it's a little bit cooler.
Just a little, not by much.
Not by much, but it's a little bit cooler. When it's this humid outside, those swamp coolers just don't work quite as good. So that's it of this video. It's hot, it's humid. I think we're about ready to go inside. We got some customers coming over today. Our Facebook page is what, nearly 2,000, over 2,000 followers, nearly 2,000 likes now. Sorry, I was looking at Samantha when I was doing that. So thank you guys so much for liking and following us and sharing us and spreading our name around. We really appreciate it. It's helping us grow even more and more, especially these hard times because I'm laid off. So if anyone has a good job, please shoot me an email or shoot us an email. But it's helped support us right now as much as it can between that and unemployment and my savings, which is dwindling down more and more every day. But thanks again, guys. We really appreciate it. We love you, and we'll see you next time.